In this video ay magre-review naman po tayo tungkol sa peace and human rights issues and concepts in the Philippines. Ito po ay part ng general information sa civil service exam. Ngunit bago ang lahat ay disclaimer lamang po there is no guarantee or talagang 100% na garantiya that all questions given here will be in the actual exam because we cannot predict the content of the actual civil service examination. All we have to do is to study all the coverage for us to be familiar with keywords, concepts, and the possible format of the question. So, I hope malinaw po yan. And anyway, let's start with our review sa peace and human rights issues and concepts in the Philippines. Question number 1. What is the main objective of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights? A. Promote sustainable development. B. Protect human rights globally. C. Ensure national security. Or letter D. Prevent discrimination in the society. Ang main objective po ng UDHR or Universal Declaration of Human Rights is to protect human rights globally. So yung tamang sagot po is letter B. Kasi ang UDHR was adopted by the United Nations General Assembly on December 10, 1948. Sa Universal Declaration of Human Rights po kasi doon naka-outline yung mga fundamental rights and freedoms ng lahat ng tao regardless of their nationality, ethnicity, religion, gender, or any other status. Actually, natakol naman po natin ito sa ating previous video and you can watch that video and check the description box below for the link. Next, question number 2. Which international treaty focuses on the rights of the child? A. International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. B. Convention Against Torture and Other Cruel, Inhuman, or Degrading Treatment or Punishment. C. Convention on the Rights of the Child. Or letter D. Anti-Child Abuse Law. The international treaty that focuses on the rights of the child is letter C, which is Convention on the Rights of the Child. Yung CRC po kasi, it is a legally binding treaty adopted by the United Nations General Assembly in 1989. And it sets out the civil, political, economic, social, and cultural rights of children worldwide. Next, question number 3. What does the acronym HRW stand for in the context of human rights? A. Human Rights Watch. B. Human Rights Workers. C. Humanitarian Relief Worldwide. Or letter D. Human Rights Warriors. Yung acronym po na HRW stands for A. Human Rights Watch. Ito po kasi ay isang international non-governmental organization or NGO that focuses on the protection and promotion of human rights. And also it conducts research and advocacy to expose human rights abuses, provide information and analysis, and advocate for justice and accountability. Next, question number 4. What is the purpose of the Commission on Human Rights in the Philippines? A. Enforce human rights laws. B. Promote human rights awareness. C. Investigate human rights violations. Or letter D. All of the above. And it is quite obvious that the correct answer is letter D, all of the above, because ito yung tatlong ito yung purpose why the Commission on Human Rights established by the Philippine Constitution to protect and promote human rights in the country. Ang isa rin kasi sa main function ng CHR is to investigate human rights violations, monitor government compliance with human rights standards, and at the same time to promote human rights awareness and education. And at the same time, it also recommends measures to prevent and address human rights abuses. Question number 5. What was the significance of the EDSA revolution in the Philippines? A. It established the country's independence. B. It marked the end of martial law. C. It initiated the peace process with rebel groups. Or letter D. It led to the implementation of agrarian reforms. The correct answer is letter B. It marks the end of martial law. Yung EDSA Revolution po kasi, or also known as the People Power Revolution, was a significant event dito sa ating bansa that took place in 1986. At ito po ay nagresulta sa pag-overthrow sa isang authoritarian regime of the former President Ferdinand Marcos, and of course, it is the purpose to restore the democracy in our country. Next, question number 6. What does Maria Rissa's Nobel Peace Prize mean for the rights movement? A. It is the first time a Filipino has won the Nobel Peace Prize. B. It highlights the importance of press freedom and the fight against disinformation in the Philippines. C. It signifies a breakthrough for indigenous rights activists in the Philippines. Or letter D. It draws attention to the need for agrarian reforms in the country. Maria Rissa's Nobel Peace Prize holds significant implications for the rights movement here in our country. Ito po yung award na nag-recognize sa kanya as a journalist and the co-founder of the news website Rappler, where she has been instrumental in promoting press freedom and combating disinformation in the country. That is why the correct answer is letter B. It highlights the importance of press freedom and the fight against disinformation in the Philippines. Question number 7. What is the role of the National Commission on Indigenous Peoples or NCIP in the Philippines? A. Preserve historical sites. B. Protect the rights of indigenous peoples. C. Promote cultural tourism. Or letter D. Develop eco-friendly policies. The correct answer is letter B. Protect the rights of indigenous peoples. Yung NCIP or National Commission on Indigenous Peoples ay isang government agency dito sa ating bansa which is tasked with protecting and promoting the rights of indigenous peoples in the country. Ang NCIP po ay na-established under the Indigenous Peoples' Rights Act or IPRA noong 1997. Which recognizes and protects the collective rights of indigenous peoples to their ancestral domains, self-governance, cultural integrity, and the promotion of their well-being. At ang NCIP rin po ay responsible for providing support and assistance to indigenous communities in terms of social services, education, healthcare, and economic development. Question number 8. Which peace agreement was signed in the Philippines to address the conflicts in Mindanao? A. Bataan Peace Agreement. B. Comprehensive Agreement in Mindanao. C. Comprehensive Agreement on the Bangsamoro. Or letter D. Manila Accord. The correct answer is letter C. Comprehensive Agreement on the Bangsamoro, or commonly known as CAB or CAB. Ito po ay isang peace agreement that was signed in the Philippines to address the long-standing conflicts in Mindanao, particularly involving the Moro people. Ang agreement po na ito ay pinirmahan ng dalawang partido, which is the Government of the Philippines and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front or MILF, which was agreed in March 2014. Nagkaroon sila ng agreement. Yung CAB po kasi or CAB which aims to establish a new autonomous political entity known as the Bangsamoro, which would replace the existing autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao or ARMM. Kumbaga nakapaloob kasi sa agreement na yung Bangsamoro government ay magkaroon sila ng political and fiscal autonomy within the Philippine state. In the context kasi of political and fiscal autonomy, it means that a region or entity has the authority to make decisions on matters such as governance, legislation, administration, and policies that directly affect its population. Nakasaad po kasi sa agreement nila that they must be free from control from the Philippine government at dapat magkaroon sila ng freedom to a decision making in terms of governance, legislation, and administration sa kanilang specific region. Question number 9. Which human rights concept refers to the right to be treated with fairness and respect? A. Right to life. B. Right to liberty. C. Right to due process, or letter D. Right to education. The correct answer is letter C. Right to due process. Ito po kasi ay kinukonsiderang human rights concept that refers to the right to be treated with fairness and respect in terms of legal proceedings and government actions. And at the same time, it is a fundamental principle of justice that ensures individuals are given fair treatment, including notice of charges, the opportunity to be heard, and a fair and impartial hearing before a competent and independent tribunal. Yung options A, B, and D po kasi are also important human rights concepts, but actually they do not specifically refer to the right to be treated with fairness and respect. Yung right kasi to life, it pertains to the protection of an individual's life from arbitrary deprivation. At yung right to liberty naman, it concerns the freedom from arbitrary arrest, detention, or imprisonment. And the right to education, it focuses only on ensuring access to education and the enjoyment of educational opportunities. Yung option C po kasi, it directly relates to the right to be treated with fairness and respect in terms of legal proceedings and government actions. Last number, question number 10. What is the purpose of the Bangsamoro Organic Law in the Philippines? A. Promote sustainable agriculture. B. Protect the rights of Muslim Filipinos. Letter C. Establish a self-governing region for Muslim Filipinos. Or letter D. To establish a new government in the Philippines. What do you think is the correct answer? The correct answer is letter C. Establish a self-governing region for Muslim Filipinos. Because ito yung pinaka-purpose ng Bangsamoro Organic Law, to establish a self-governing region known as the Bangsamoro for Muslim Filipinos in Mindanao. It was enacted to address the historical grievances and aspirations of the Moro people na magkaroon sila ng self-determination and meaningful autonomy. And at the same time, it aims to provide a political framework and legal basis for the establishment of the Bangsamoro region, which replaces the autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao, or commonly known as ARMM. That's all for this video, and I hope na naka-impart na naman po tayo ng new knowledge about sa peace and human rights concepts in the Philippines. At meron po tayong lecture video nito. I will put the link of the video on the description box below. By the way, I just want to inform everyone na meron nga pala tayong mock civil service examination, pero I will make it available 2 weeks prior sa inyong actual examination, which is around first week ng August. And you can access the mock civil service exam on our website at www.nomostudioofficial.blogspot.com. If you want to become a member of our channel, you can click the join button below para ma-access mo yung mga exclusive perks ng ating channel. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to your friends. Hope to see you next time. Bye for now.